Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss a Payet-Severt's law second application, magnetic field at the center of a circular current loop. Okay, so here I am taking one straight current carrying conductor wire. In that straight current carrying conductor I am bending to the circular shape. Okay na? So this is a one circular coil. In the circular coil exactly center I am calculating magnetic field. Okay, let us consider electric current is passing in this direction, clockwise direction. Okay, exactly here, so center point I am calculating magnetic field. Okay, so how we can calculate? I consider here very small elemental length. So here I am taking very small elemental length, so dl. Okay, so in this dl elemental length to this radius is r. So how we can calculate this magnetic field is inside or outside? I am using a right hand thumb rule. So which side is current flowing, that side we can keep the finger. So these four fingers are giving the magnetic field direction. Exactly center, this is showing inside only, no? So that's why this is the into the magnetic field. We know this dl position vector always perpendicular to the magnetic field. Okay, dB bar. So dl elemental length means magnetic field also very small only, perpendicular direction. So dl is a elemental length. dl is a elemental length. So dB bar is okay magnetic field. So magnetic field. Okay, so exactly O point we are calculating the now magnetic field. Because of this here I am taking very small elemental length, that's why here also very small magnetic field only. Okay, so according to the Payet-Severt's law, so what is that Payet-Severt's law formula? dB bar is equal mu naught by 4 pi into IDL sin theta by r square. Okay, so this dl and this r radius both are perpendicular. So dl perpendicular to the r bar. Okay now, so means perpendicular means theta is equal to 90 degrees. So theta is equal to 90. What happened this Payet-Severt's law? dB bar is equal mu naught by 4 pi into IDL sin 90 value 1. So IDL by r square. I need a total magnetic field in the circular loop. What we can do? Simply we can apply integration. So apply integration on both sides. Apply integration on both sides. So we get net magnetic field. So B net is equal to integral dB is equal to integral mu naught by 4 pi into IDL by r square. Okay, so here B net magnetic field, B net is equal to mu naught by 4 pi is the constant, mu naught by 4 pi is constant, and I by r square also constant. Only here change in element is dl only. Circumference of this circular loop. Circumference of the circular loop means how much dl? dl is equal to 2 pi r. That is the circumference of the circular loop. So substitute that value. B bar is equal to B net is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I by r square. Integral dl value 2 pi r. So 2 pi 2 times cancel, r cancel here. So what is the net magnetic field? B net is equal to, so mu naught I by 2 r. Okay, this is the magnetic field at the center of a circular current loop formula. Okay, B bar is equal mu naught I by 2 r. Okay, so take screenshot this one. Next application, magnetic field at the axis of a circular current loop. Okay, this is the Biot-Savart's third application. So here I am taking one circular loop. Okay, this is the circular loop. This circular loop I am placing perpendicular to the board. Okay, access point no, somewhere I am calculating, here I am calculating the magnetic field. Okay, in this P point, this is the P point. So just again same only, again I imagine here, so two DL elemental lengths. So this is a DL, and here also I am taking very small elemental length DL. So this DL elemental length to the here I am calculating magnetic field no, so that distance is R. So from this point to the there also again, so distance is R. This circular loop radius is capital R. From this center point to the from P point distance is, okay, X. P point distance is X. We know already condition. So this DL and magnetic field both are perpendicular to each other. So DL bar cross, so means DL always perpendicular to the R. So like this I am placing. So this is the circular link. Okay, this is the circular link. So this is R. So what is the angle? 90 degrees only here. This angle, this angle. Okay, so now this DL elemental length to this R value is the making an angle 90 degrees. Okay, so here just you can resolve the components. So this R bar vector perpendicular to the magnetic field. So this is this R bar vector perpendicular line, this one. So this is the magnetic field. Same this here also one more is there no. So here also we are taking very small elemental length. So this parallel, this perpendicular line, this one. So dB bar. So this axis to the, okay now this R bar vector making an angle phi, here also making an angle phi. So this total angle is 90 degrees. This total angle is 90 degrees. In that I know phi angle. So remaining is the 90 minus phi. So these two are the perpendicular only. Okay, so these two are perpendicular. So this is phi means what about this is also 90 minus phi only. Okay, this is 90 minus phi because of these two are the 90 degrees. This is 90 minus phi means remaining angle is phi. This is 90 minus phi and remaining angle is phi. Okay, so here angle is making with respect to the vertical component, that's why. So now you can resolve the two components. One is the dB cos phi, and this side this is dB sin phi. So here also one more component, this is dB sin phi. So this side this is dB sin phi, here one more component dB cos phi, but this is the negative axis, no, that's why minus dB cos phi. So here also dB resultant magnetic field, here also dB resultant magnetic field. So vertical components are cancel each other. So these two vertical components are cancel each other. So net magnetic field is acting, so this side only, along the axis only. Along the axis only we are also calculating magnetic field at P point, along the axis only net magnetic field so is acting. So how we can calculate net magnetic field? B bar is equal, so we are integrating only, so dB sin phi. So here actually 2 dB sin phi, but this dB sin phi is giving the half circle magnetic field, and this dB sin phi is giving the half circle magnetic field. So that's why, so full value I am taking here. Angles are 0 to up to 2 pi. Okay, 0 to 2 pi. So means total magnetic field we get. So the circular total angle 360 degrees only. So one is given 0 to pi and second one is given pi to 2 pi. So instead of that one simply I am taking 0 to 2 pi. So we know according to the Biot-Savart's law formula, dB bar is equal mu naught by 4 pi into I dl sin theta by r square. Okay, I dl sin theta by r square. So theta value. So theta value, how much now? Theta is perpendicular only, no? This dl and r bar both are perpendicular. So theta is equal 90 degrees. So theta is equal 90 degrees means remaining db bar is equal mu naught by 4 pi into idl by r square. So we have to calculate here dl value. So dl value we have to calculate. So see how I am calculating dl value, and this db value, let us consider this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Equation 2 value substitute in equation 1 because of we get a net magnetic field. B bar is equal integral db value, this one mu naught by 4 pi into I dl by r square, okay, into sin phi, into sin phi. So here I am writing sin phi value. You can take any one triangle. This is the center, so this is some point and this P point, okay. So in the triangle sin phi is equal, what is that? Opposite side by hypotenuse. So opposite side by hypotenuse value r, and this r value what we can write? R is equal hypotenuse square is equal side square plus side square. Can I write now? So r square plus x square whole square, okay. So sin phi is equal r by r. So now b bar is equal limits 0 to 2 pi, mu naught by 4 pi is constant, okay, I also constant by r square is constant, okay. So dl is not constant, and sin phi value, sin phi is equal to r by r, only here change in term dl only, so 0 to 2 pi. So b bar is equal mu naught I r by, so 4 pi into r square into r cube, integral dl value 2 pi r, okay. This is circumference of this total circular ring 2 pi r. So 2 pi how many times cancel? 2 times cancel. So b bar is equal mu naught into r square by 2 into r cube, but r is equal to r square plus x square. So r is equal to root over r square plus x square is equal to r square plus x square whole power 1 by 2 we can write now. So now you can see this value, net magnetic field value b bar is equal to mu naught I r square by 2 into r value, r is equal to r square plus x square whole power 1 by 2. So r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. So because 1 by 2 whole power 3 means 3 power 3 by 2. So b bar is equal to mu naught, this is the magnetic field at the axial point case. Here we can discuss some special cases also. For suppose special cases, so special cases, let us consider x is equal to 0. So case 1, x is equal to 0. This axis distance is 0. Exactly center only I am calculating. In that case, what we will get net magnetic field? B bar is equal to mu naught I r square by 2 into r square whole power 3 by 2, r power 6 by 2 means r cube, r square r power 3 cancel, here remaining mu naught I by 2 into r. Exactly center before application also we get 2r only, this one only, okay. Next second one, for suppose this x distance is greater than comparing to the r, means like this. So this is a small circular ring, but I am calculating the here magnetic field. So this is we are neglecting only in this case. So r is neglected, okay. So this r value is neglected, but this x is very long. In that case, so x is greater than r. In that case, we get b bar is equal to mu naught I r square by 2 into x cube, because of r square is neglected, x square whole power 3 by 2, 2 get cancelled, x cube only remaining. So this is the second condition. And one more condition, third one. So for suppose third application, for suppose x is equal to r, both are equal. So this radius of the circular loop and where we are calculating axis of the magnetic field, that both are equal. X is equal to r, in that case magnetic field B bar is equal to mu naught I r square by 2 into, so this is 2 r is equal to x, means 2r square. So 2r square whole power 3 by 2. So B bar is equal to mu naught I r square 2 into open the bracket 2 power whole power 3 by 2, 2 power whole power 3 by 2 r cube, r square r cube is cancelled. So B bar is equal to mu naught I by 2 power 1 into 2 power 3 by 2. So 2 power 5 by 2 into r. Okay, so x is equal to r, we get this one. So these are the special cases of the magnetic field at the axis of a circular loop. Applications of the Biot-Savart's law. So already previous videos we are discussing Biot-Savart's law. First application, magnetic field UTA, straight current carrying conductor, and second one is center of the current carrying loop, and third application, axis of a current carrying loop. Next, how we can calculate the different shapes of the conductor's magnetic field at the center point, we can see now. Okay, so question number 1. For suppose, so I am taking a one straight current carrying conductor. In the straight current carrying conductor, so this distance is the A. Okay, so now here to the here angle they given 45 degrees and this angle they given 30 degrees. Okay, now in this case what is the magnetic field at P point? Okay, so find magnetic field at P point. How we can calculate? So this type of problems. So here electric current is passing, I is equal to 2 amperes. So magnetic field is straight current carrying conductor formula. So what is that? B bar is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into mu naught I by A, from I by A into, so here we get sin phi 1 plus sin phi 2. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, so here see B bar is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into current is 2 amperes. So this distance is, let us consider 10 meters. Okay, so 10 meters, sin phi value phi 1, this is the phi 1 angle and this is the phi 2 angle. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2 plus sin 30 is 1 by 2. So calculate this value. B bar is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into, so 2 by 10 means 1 by 5. So LCM 2 root 2, here 2 plus this is root 2. This is the magnetic field. This one only we can write again. B bar is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into, so this one can I write like this, 2 plus root 2 by 10 root 2. Okay, this is the magnetic field at P point. Next, second question. So second question, so question number 2. So we are taking one rectangular square. Okay, so this is a rectangular square. Okay, this is a rectangular square. Exactly middle point we have to calculate the magnetic field. Okay, this magnetic field is inside the magnetic field only now. So use the right hand thumb rule inside the magnetic field. So this is inwards. So mu naught by 4 pi into 2 plus root 2 by 10 root 2 inwards. So exactly middle point we have to calculate the magnetic field. So let us consider this side A and this side A and this side A and this side A. So electric current is passing like this. So this is the I direction. Okay, this is the I direction. Okay na? So this is a square, so we can calculate one side, then after similarly we can apply to the remaining four sides. Okay, so we need one perpendicular distance. Here I am calculating means, so now this is the perpendicular distance. So perpendicular distance means this is the one side current carrying conductor only application again. So from this side and this end, this is the angle. Okay, so here how much making total angle is 90, this is 45. Okay, so this is 90 plus 45, 135. Remaining angle here, phi 1 angle is 45 degrees. Here also same 45 degrees, you know, this is 90. So this is total value 90. So 90 is exactly middle point only sharing, no. So this is 45 and this is also 45. This is 45 means this is also again 45 because of 90 plus 45, 135, 135 plus 45, 180. So this angle is the phi 1 is 45 and phi 2 is also 45 only. This total is the A distance, but this is A by 2 and this is also A by 2. So this total value also A, means this perpendicular distance is now A by 2. So what is that magnetic field formula? B bar is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi A into sine phi 1 plus sine phi 2. So B bar is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi into distance is A by 2. From here to here distance is A by 2 only, no. So sine 45 value 1 by root 2 and sine 45 value 1 by root 2. This is inside the magnetic field or outside the magnetic field? So which side is current flowing? That side only you can keep finger. So outside the magnetic field. So here this is the exactly here outside the magnetic field. So this is outside the magnetic field. So let us consider the, here I am calculating B1 magnetic field. B1 magnetic field. So B1 is equal to mu naught into 2I by 4 pi into 1 plus 1. So 2 by root 2. So outside the magnetic field, mu naught by 4 pi into 2 into 2, 4. So 4I by root 2. Okay, so root 2 only LCM, no. This is outside the magnetic field. Similarly, this side also again same angle only here. So this is also again 45. Okay na. So here also again current is flowing that side. Is this side only you can keep finger. So outside the magnetic field. Here also outside the magnetic field. So here also outside the magnetic field. Again here also outside the magnetic field. So you can calculate net magnetic field. So B net is equal to B1 plus B2 plus B3 plus B4. So B1 we get mu naught by 4 pi 4I by root 2. Remaining also same only. Simply you can write B net is equal to 4 into mu naught by 4 pi into 4I by root 2. So means here mu naught by 4 pi into 4 into 4, 16I by root 2. Total magnetic field is outward direction. So this is a square case magnetic field at the P point. At P point magnetic field, this value. This is a value. Okay. Next we will see. So here I am taking one straight current carrying conductor. So this is a straight current carrying conductor. Current is passing I. So exactly axial points. Somewhere here I am calculating the magnetic field. Okay. So this point to the, so here distance is A distance. Okay, so here current is passing in this direction. So what is the angle here? Phi 1 angle and phi 2 angle. There is no angle here. So phi 1 and phi 2 is 0. Use this formula. B bar is equal to mu naught by 4 pi I by A. So sine phi 1 plus sine phi 2. So mu naught I by 4 pi A. Phi 1 is equal to 0. Sine 0 0 plus sine 0 0. 0 into something 0. So B bar is equal to 0. So straight current carrying conductor. Okay, parallel to the current carrying conductor case, B always 0. B always 0. Okay, so how So you can take here very small elemental length. Okay, this elemental length to this distance is how much now? Or both are parallel, dl bar cross r bar angle is 0, used Biot-Savart's law formula. So db length means dl length, db magnetic field only created, so mu naught by 4 pi into idl sin theta by r square. Theta is equal to 0, sin 0 value 0 into something 0, so db is equal to 0. That's why along the axis always magnetic field value is 0. Okay, next one, magnetic field due to current carrying loop. Magnetic field due to current carrying loop. So here I am taking one current carrying loop. This is the current carrying loop. So in this current carrying loop, now magnetic field I am calculating exactly at center. Here I am calculating magnetic field. So like this current is passing inside the circular loop. Okay, so here exactly here I am calculating. So that's why here just I am taking one small elemental length dl. This elemental length to the magnetic field is always perpendicular direction only, d bar. So now this is a radius, that radius I am taking a. Okay, so for the okay na, so here also I am taking very small elemental length. So there to the here magnetic field is always perpendicular. Okay, here also I am taking very small elemental length. So there to the here magnetic field is always perpendicular. So and here also I am taking very small elemental length. Here also magnetic field is always perpendicular like this. So exactly here I am calculating magnetic field at P point. So how we can calculate, we can see. So what is that magnetic field formula? db bar is equal mu naught by 4 pi into idl sin theta by r square. Now theta is equal 90. So theta is equal 90 means db bar is equal mu naught by 4 pi idl by r square. Idl by r square. So this total circular loop magnetic field we have to calculate now. So see, everywhere magnetic field is into the magnetic field. So this magnetic field is into the magnetic field. So db bar, I need net magnetic field. What we can do? So integrating on both sides, integral db bar. So here integral mu naught by 4 pi I dl by r square. So integral db means net magnetic field b bar. So mu naught by 4 pi I by r square is the constant common. So mu naught by 4 pi into r square integral dl. Circumference of this total circle is 2 pi r. B bar is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi r square into 2 pi r. Now here I am taking r is equal to a. So means now r is equal to a, 4 pi a into 2 pi a. So 2 pi a 2 times cancel. This is a square, 1 time cancel. So b bar is equal to mu naught I by 2a. Okay now, so this is the circle magnetic field exactly at center. This is inverse. Okay now, so this is the inverse magnetic field. Total circular case everywhere. So everywhere here I am taking very small element length. Here I am taking very small element length. Here I am taking very small element length. Here. So like this very small element length means we get total circumference value. You know the total circumference magnetic field value mu naught I by 2a. Okay, next one. Now I am calculating one is semicircular magnetic field value. So here I am taking only semicircle. Okay, this is the semicircle, exactly center point I am calculating the magnetic field. Here P point, this is the radius A. Here also radius A only. So here I am taking very small element length. So this side is electric current is passing. Again you can apply right hand thumb rule. This is into the magnetic field. This is into the magnetic field. This is also A, this is a perpendicular distance dB. So apply magnetic field formula. dB is equal to mu naught I dl by this is 4 pi into a square. Directly I am writing now because of theta is equal to 90, sin 90 value 1. I need net magnetic field. What we can do? Integrating on both sides. So mu naught I by 4 pi a square integral dl. Circumference formula, semicircle circumference. So B is, this is semicircle. Okay, so B semicircle value. So mu naught by I 4 pi a square into semicircle circumference value pi a. So only 180 degrees only, no? Pi get cancel, a is cancel. So B semicircle value is mu naught I by 4 a. This is the semicircle. Okay, semicircle magnetic field. Next is the quadrant. So we can see quadrant also. So quadrant. Okay, this is the one quadrant. In this quadrant magnetic field we can see this is 90 degrees, this is A, this is A. So here I am taking the dl elementary length. So this dl elementary length to the magnetic field is always perpendicular. Okay, so magnetic field is all this distance is always perpendicular only, no? So again you can take magnetic field formula. dB bar is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I dl by r square. Okay, so what happened? Again integrating on both sides. So we get B bar mu naught I by r is equal to a. So here I am writing 4 pi a square only integral dl. So what about here integral dl? So this is quadrant only, no? Quadrant means 90 degrees. So 90 degrees means pi by 2 into a. So pi a by 2. So B bar is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi a square. This is pi a by 2. Pi get cancelled, a get cancelled. So B bar is equal to mu naught I by, so this is 8a. This is the quadrant formula. Okay, so clear all of you this one. So general case, quadrant, semicircle, okay na, total circle, general case, how we can apply formula we can see. General case, so general case, so let us consider, so I am taking a very small arc. So this is a small arc. Exactly here I am calculating the magnetic field. So let us consider here I am making an angle theta. So here I am taking very small elementary length dl. So from here to here magnetic field is perpendicular. We know that already. Okay, so here I need theta value. What is that theta value? Arc by radius. So in 11th standard already we are learning theta is equal to arc by radius. That radius is r a. So theta is equal to arc length, let us consider L by a. So L is equal to, so L is equal to a theta. What is that magnetic field? dB bar is equal to mu naught by 4 pi I dl by a square. Okay, so I need net magnetic field. What we can do? Integrating on both sides, mu naught by 4 pi I by a square integral dl. So B bar is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi a square integral dl means L. So B bar is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi a square, and L is equal to a theta, a get cancelled. So in general case B bar is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi a into theta. Okay, for suppose this theta value full circle. Okay, magnetic field at circle. Here I am writing magnetic field at circle. So what is that value? Mu naught I by 4 pi a into theta is equal to that value. Theta is equal to 2 pi. So 2 pi 2 times cancel, we get mu naught I by 2a. Semicircle case, theta value pi a. Okay, so theta is equal to pi only, mu naught I by, so this is 4 pi a, just pi only, theta is equal to pi. So circle means theta is equal to 2 pi, semicircle means theta is equal to pi. So pi get cancelled, here we get mu naught I by 4a. So this is quadrant circle, quadrant case, mu naught I by 4 pi a into theta is equal to, quadrant case theta is equal pi by 2, 90 degrees only, no? So pi by 2, pi get cancelled, here we get mu naught I by 8a. So this is the quadrant case. Okay, clear? So thank you.